welcome students. So in the cash flow statement series, this is series number 5. So in the previous video we have seen that how we deal with the cash flow, how do we categorize cash flow from the operating activities, cash flow from the investing activities, and cash flow from the financing activities. All these things we have already seen. तो हर एक बिजनेस का एक नियम होता है. We have to invest money. First we invest money, that comes in the financing. Second, we spend money for the business, for purchasing asset, that comes in the investing. And in the third, it comes in the operating activities. Now, friends, I must say that if you like this video, so please share among with your friends. If you think it is more helpful, share with your friends, add comments, and put a subscribe and put a bell icon button. Okay, so icon button. So today we are going to do with the operating activities. Now generally we do the business. Okay, so day to day हम लोग business क्यों करते हैं? We do the business to earn the profit. And how do we earn the profit? We earn the profit by doing different activities, by doing the different ways, by purchase, by sales. So in the previous classes we have seen how to prepare the trading account. So first what we do is that we used to put sales on the credit side, and on the debit side we used to put all the expenses. Okay, and these expenses in the brief we can say that cost of goods sold. Okay, cost of goods sold. यहाँ पर हम लोग पैसा खर्चा करते हैं और यहाँ पर हमको पैसा मिलता है. We receive money over here. Then after that what we deduct, we get a gross profit. This gross profit is transferred to the PL account in this way, in the PL account. Now in this PL account there are certain items which we make a payment, which we don't make a payment. There are certain things which is we show the expenses, जहाँ पर हम लोग पेमेंट करते हैं या पेमेंट नहीं करते हैं. पेमेंट नहीं करने के बावजूद भी दिखाते हैं, क्योंकि कभी कभी what does the company do? They sometimes put all this, they reduce the profit so that they have to pay less tax. So the company wants to, and sometimes the company wants to put the rosy picture. So it does not give a correct view, the PL account. So for that we prepare the PL appropriation account. And in the PL account, what we do is that we take all the expenses. There are different types of expenses are there. There are factory expenses are there, administration expenses are there, there are showroom expenses are there, selling expenses are there, distribution expenses are there. There are different types of expenses. And these expenses which we occur for conducting the business, it comes in the PL account. Sometimes there are certain items which we don't pay, loss on the sale of assets. Sometimes there are expenses which is not for the business, it is for some other purpose, financial expenses, that is also we put it up. Goodwill written off, patents written off, intangible assets are there. So we put all this and try to show the loss, but in that case the money does not go out. Over here the profit of the sale of the fixed assets, that is also there. But so what all these things, they come they come over here in the first part. So over here after that we get to net profit. We get net profit, and after the net profit, this net profit is transferred over here, and after the transfer of net profit then we add tax, then we get net profit before tax. This is the important element which we have to calculate. And from the PL appropriation account, depreciation, interest, which are non-operating expenses and non-fund items, that is to be added. Okay, and less whatever we receive, that is profit if it is not related to business. Okay, now not related to business. Now friends, we see that in the balance sheet we have already used assets, we have already used the shares, financings, everything we have used. The remaining part is in the liability side is the current liabilities and the current assets, and there we are going to do that. After this net profit before the working capital changes, we are going to find out the working capital. Okay, so you see, you compare, if there is a increase in the current liabilities, it will come, we will add it, and if it is decrease in current assets, we will decrease in current assets, that means money is coming, so that is increase. Okay, and less what we are going to do, decrease in current liabilities and increase in current assets. If current assets are increasing, we will compare. If current asset increase हो रहा है तब हम उसको डिडक्ट करेंगे, और अगर डिक्रीज हो रहा है, current liabilities decrease हो रहा है, then we are going to deduct. So in this way we are going to make out the clear format. Then after that we'll put it over here. After that we will get net cash flow from the operating activities before tax. Net cash flow from the operating activities before tax. So we will get an amount over here. Now after that, whatever tax is paid, we are going to put the tax paid, and so here we get the net cash flow from operating activities. This is what we are going to do. We are getting the result of A, we are going to get the result of B, and we are going to get the result of C. A plus B plus C, that will be net cash flow from operating activities or net cash equivalent. Thank you friends. So do watch the series.